Hello, 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 hello. Should be all working and fine. Should be all working and fine. I do have a thing as well to ping when the game does kick off. Someone's just going to have to remind me because I'll forget to do the bloody the clock. But hello and welcome. Woohoo! It is Aston Villa versus Brighton, or Brighton versus Aston Villa, depending on how you want to look at it. And I mean, good lord, the starting lineup. Let's talk about it. We'll talk about it in a second. Let me make sure this is all working. I think it is. I think we are all good to go. Zachary says tough up the Villa. And then Marcus Hunt with the we are not ready. Yeah, starting lineup isn't great, is it? Good lord. No strikers. No strikers. Is that Emil Heskey on the screen right now? It might be. No strikers in the starting lineup or on the bench. No starting lineups anywhere. Starting lineups. No starting striker. I think it's probably going to be Bundia up front through the middle, if I had to hazard a guess. Johnny Hull says Brighton's lineup isn't the best. I don't actually know. I haven't seen Brighton's lineup. So I've just been sorting out getting on here for you guys. Let me have a look. Right, Brighton and Hove Albion. Let's have a little look. Duncan, there he is, the main man. Hello, Duncan. Live watch-alongs are back on the Rogers Reports channel. I think we're in the away kit today, aren't we? Which is my favourite kit. My missus prefers the third kit because she said it has something about it. So there you go. Right, Brighton's team. Verbruggen, Dunk, Hinchelwood, Jorginho. I'm guessing that's Jorginho Rutter. Grosh, Boscali, Gomez, Ayeri, Wifer, De Kruijper, and Vukovic. So they're missing a few players as well, to be fair. Garnacho and Alisson will come on. Alisson can play up front. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He certainly can. That is something that I'm intrigued to see when Emery pulls the trigger on that. Let me just adjust this a little bit here. When he pulls the trigger on the subs, because Garnacho and Alisson are both just rapid, direct. You wouldn't want to play against them wingers. Like, that's how I would describe them, right? They're a bit like Leon Bailey back when Leon Bailey could run and play football. Like, they're just going to pick up the ball and they're just going to sprint directly at you, and you're going to have to deal with it. And when you're on tired legs, 60 or so minutes in, that could really, really come into our favour in this game. So we'll see. We'll see. If you are new around here, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to try and do as many watch-alongs as possible this season, trying to break into that watch-along market. You know what I mean? Whoa. Am I the Aston Villa's answer to Mark Goldbridge? Probably not, but we will see. About 12 minutes. Yeah, Luca Lynch, you know what? Luca Lynch being on the bench, I'm actually really happy for him because he had a really, really good pre-season. Do I think that Luca Lynch is going to get any minutes today? I can't see it happening. I think Burrows is probably preferred to Lynch in terms of Emery's standings of players. I think obviously Garnacho and Alisson will be the two that come on, unless maybe, he does bring on Alisson up front. You could see Lynch come on the right-hand side maybe, but that would involve taking off McGinn, Bundia. Hemmings obviously is the natural substitute, you'd imagine. 60th minute Hemmings for Garnacho is how I see this one going, but we'll see. Duncan says, we'll have a slow start, but pick up well this season. Overall, very positive. Once all the signings are in, our season will start in September, in truth. I do think that we pretty much just need to, because how many games is it? 3 games until there's like a 3-week-long international break or something stupid. So we just need to survive these first 3 games. What are our first 3? It's this one, Arsenal, and then who's our third game? I think it's a winnable game. But yeah, I think we pretty much need to get through those 3 games. And then after the international break, we should have a new centre-back in, hopefully a new winger, possibly a new striker. Manzambi should be back fit. Maggio should be back fit. Obviously, Gomez is fit enough to start today. So yeah, really positive on those, to be fair. Jason Powell says, would have liked to see Suzuki start today. Probably just a bit too soon, wasn't it? I put it in my preview video that I would have started Suzuki because ultimately I don't think goalkeepers should need as long to adapt to your tactical play because they're goalkeepers, keep the ball out of the net. And if we're going to go short, the defense and the midfield will set like this. If we're going to go long, it's like that. But Bozo against Brighton is absolutely fine. Yeah, Suzuki will be, I would imagine. I'll be very surprised if Suzuki doesn't start against Brighton. You don't spend 40 odd million on a keeper, or 30 million, whatever it was, and then don't start him against Arsenal at Villa Park. And also this is an away game. It's his first day with the match day squad, so perhaps actually getting him a bit of just being able to go out with the lads might be actually pretty good for him. Gets to learn a bit about it, gets to realize all the pressures of the Premier League. I mean, results so far are a little bit crazy, aren't they? In the Premier League, I'm just going to get it up here. We have had yesterday, where can I see the results? So on Friday, Arsenal kicked off the Premier League really, really strong. I mean, I thought Coventry looked poor, but I also think Arsenal looked pretty decent. With a 3-0 win against Coventry. Coventry, I think, are going to struggle. And then on Saturday, the big one that everyone's talking about, Hull. Maybe Leon Bailey should have gone to Hull because they could finish this game week above us. They beat Manchester United 2-0. Ollie McBurney seemingly is an absolute menace nowadays, according to the game yesterday. Everton beat Crystal Palace 2-0. I think Everton are going to have a really steady season this year. Ipswich beat Sunderland 2-1. So 2 of the promoted teams getting wins in the opening day of the season. Like to see that. I like that gap being bridged a little bit because it is very boring when you have 3 teams come up and then the same 3 go down. Different 3 come up, they go down again. So I do like to see it. Thought Ipswich looked pretty good as well. Thought Sunderland were a little bit off of it. Leeds beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. Didn't expect that one. I thought Forest might kick on and have an all right season, although the cracks were there to see with their new manager towards the end of last year. Obviously, they lost Antoine. They kept Gibbs White, have they, I think? But they could be also losing someone else. Who else might be leaving Forest? I saw it the other day. I can't remember. And then Spurs, Food Chain FC, got food chained all the way down to probably the joint bottom with Coventry at the moment, as they lost 3-0 to a very impressive Brentford. Let me tell you, Keith Andrews, I think, is going to be the next one poached by a big club. I could see, and I think someone said it here. Right, let's just go quickly. I am going to go back to the other comments. Duncan said, I said a month back, Carrick first to be sacked. Little cheeky, season prediction. I could see a club like Manchester United, after they sack Carrick, if it goes that way, trying to get maybe a Keith Andrews. Because I think the job he has done for Brentford has been absolutely sensational. So if they carry on their form, perhaps he could pick him up. Johnny Hull says, I think Goretzka is a great signing. If we get both Bellis or, I can't pronounce that guy's name either, from Bruges. A winger, striker, creative mid, we will have a good season. Wait for the window to close to judge the squad. Yeah, I would agree. I think Goretzka is a good signing. There was actually a Bayern fan that commented on my video that I'd done about Goretzka saying, I don't really understand why people are saying that you lot are idiots. Goretzka is one of the hardest working, best midfielders he's seen at Bayern, effectively, and he was annoyed that they didn't renew his contract. So there you go. And yeah, I think we do need definitely another winger, possibly at the club. We'll see how Anderson does, though. I suppose we've got Manzambi coming back, but we definitely need another centre back. Whether that'll be the lad from Bruges, whether it'll be Hardwood Bellis, we don't know. Manchester United were dreadful, I thought. Where are we? Window should be shut before the first game of the season. There's a lot of debate around that, isn't there? How long the window should stay open for. I'm guessing it's the end of this month, so next week it will be shut. Spurs were dreadful too. Yeah, I thought they were dreadful, but I thought Brentford looked really good as well. Keith Andrews is going to be a quality manager. If Unai left, I would go for Andrews rather than Hertzler. I think Andrews, I think that the season he done, or the job he done with Brentford last year, coming on from being their set-piece coach to being a head coach, taking over from Thomas Frank, who obviously was a huge figure at that club at Brentford and had been there for so long, and to come in and do the job that he'd done and made Brentford look like a really good team. They started off good. There you go. Smoke Dog, need Big Rogers up front. God, I would drop a solid 1 out of 10 performance, then you'd never see me again. Goretzka's a top signing and fills the gap after missing out on Polinia. Yeah, absolutely. I saw you comment that on the video, Duncan. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, we needed a holding mid. We knew we were going to sign a holding midfielder because Anana's out for the season and we lost Tielemans. We've only replaced one of them with João Gomez coming in. Obviously, Kamara's back, but Emery likes those rotational options. We have Barkley, who today is going to have to fill in further forward. I mean, look at that already. A couple of injuries and Barkley's out of position to how Emery likes to play him. And then the only other player we have is Lamar Bogard, who I'm not sure you want to be your first choice rotational CDM at this point. I think he has potential, but I think he just needs to realise it and up his confidence a little bit. So you want someone in. We were going to go for Polinia. We've got Goretzka. Really happy with that. Brentford new midfielder Sangare looks class. Is he the young lad, isn't he? I think he's only like 23, 24. Yeah, he's a good player. Good player. Players are in the tunnel now, guys. Barkley will score today. What's in the Pokeball? Endrick. I wish, mate. Actually, I don't wish it was Endrick. I wish it was like Kaio George. What winger? Allen, who's going to go to Man City now. I wish it was someone. Do you know what I mean? I wish it was Ezri Konsa in a Villa shirt still, to be honest with you, mate. But it's just Blastoise, my favourite Pokemon from Gen 1, 2, Gen 2, isn't it? I think it was Gen 1, those ones. I can't remember. Ordonez incoming. Looks like it. Predictions. Nickelodeon, welcome. My prediction video went out yesterday. I appreciate I double uploaded it, to be fair. I've gone for 2-0 Villa, but that was under the assumption that we'd have Tammy Abraham starting, so I just wondered whether he might be able to. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I'll get this up as well, because otherwise I will forget to do it. Got a little timer there for everyone. So when the game kicks off, you will know what minute you're in if you want to link it up with me. The lads are just doing their handshakes now. And yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be a tough day for Villa. I think this will be a season where the clubs with the same managers do well. The continuity season. Well, that bloody bodes well for us, doesn't it? What does that mean? Arsenal top, Villa second. Who else is a long-serving manager in the Premier League anymore? They might be the only two left, to be quite frank. Herzl has been at Brighton for a little while, I guess. So just going through the lineups now on the screen. Bart Verbruggen in goal for Brighton. Nickelodeon's gone 1-1. Their back four is Viper, Vukovic, Dunk, and Bascali. Going into a midfield holding two of Ayari and Pascal Grosch. Let's have a little look here. Who their three in behind the striker is going to be Hinchelwood in a cam role. Not sure about that. The Kruiper, who is dangerous, and Diego Gomez, who is also dangerous. Good wingers. And then Jorginho Ruta up front. 2-1. Obviously went Duncan. 1-1. Watkins isn't on a plane. I think John Townley or Tanswell confirmed that isn't the case. Yeah, I like this kit, Duncan. I like the away kit. He's gone for 0-0. Right then, your Villa boys. Manager is Unai Emery. I'm going to get into my commentator voice for this one, boys. You know how we do. Lining up is number 40, Marco Bizot, the world's number 2. At right back, we have Matty Cash, Lindelof, and Pau Torres in the middle with Ian Matson on the left-hand side of the defence. Boubacar Kamara and João Gomez. I think that's a really good pivot, double pivot. Really excited to see how those two play together in those holding midfield roles. Sky Sports have gone for John McGinn on the right, George Hemmings on the left, Bundia in the middle as the number 10, and Ross Barkley up front. I think it's probably going to be Bundia up front and Ross Barkley in the 10. Maybe Ross Barkley is going to be up front. Number 6, and he's up front. Who cares? On vacation in Arizona, and it isn't 6 a.m. here, but no way I'm missing the opening game. Marcus Hunt, that is what we like to see. No Minter, no Welbeck, no Matoma. Good news. No Baleba as well. Obviously, he is Manchester United. Nickelodeon Kamara better not get injured. I will personally inject the stem cells into Boubacar Kamara this season, the whole season. It is a shame that Majo's injured. It really is a shame that Majo's injured. Right, I'm not going to be able to see your comments just for 2 seconds because I don't want to miss the kickoff of the game, and I want to start the timer because otherwise I definitely almost 100% will forget. So I want to make sure that we get that in so that we can all be synced up of where we are. Love this away kit. I love the little gaslight on top as well. Really, really like that. Alisson there on the bench. Luca Lynch. It is an under-21 bench for Villa today, but our young boys actually were probably the most impressive in pre-season, bar Bundia. So not too bad at all. Brighton coming off of a Europa League or Conference League qualifier as well. So they played more recently. Here we go. The game has kicked off. We are underway. Aston Villa versus Brighton in the Premier League. Our Premier League campaign 2026-2027 gets underway. Villa with the kick and instantly going to win a throw-in down the right-hand side. Jason Powell, glad Gomez is fit. Bloody hell, so am I. Barkley is the striker today, apparently. Okay. But hey, Aston Villa here breaking early. Maatsen just couldn't get the ball under control. Is Majo back next week? They've said September. I think you're probably looking at after the international break for Majo. Smoke Dog wants a Lynch 20-minute cameo. I wouldn't mind that at all, to be fair. I thought he looked really good in pre-season. And Aston Villa here just going to be controlling the ball. Early sign, warning sign for Brighton there as Maatsen is playing very high up. And we could be looking to spring that and get him in behind the defence early. This is good play. Ian Maatsen down the left-hand side. He's going to have the beating of his winger. He's going to have the beating of the wing-back. Maatsen, can he find a ball to the back post? It's not a bad ball, and Aston Villa have a corner 1 minute into the game. As I called it, we are going to be looking to get Maatsen in behind the Brighton defence, I would imagine. I think Maatsen has probably gone for the right ball there, trying to sneak it around the back post for John McGinn. Barkley had made a decent run to the edge of the 18-yard box as well, and it is a corner for Aston Villa. I don't know who will be taking this corner. Maybe Matty Cash. It's going to be Ross Barkley on the corner. Good signs. By the end of the season, who do you think finishes as our number 9? It depends who we sign if Watkins leaves, I think. Ross Barkley with the corner now. Looks like it's going to go short. It's a decently worked corner routine. Comes out to John McGinn. He's going to put it out to Ian Maatsen. Ian Maatsen shuffles it out back to Barkley. Barkley's going to go back to Maatsen. Maatsen to McGinn. Should be a foul, although the referee's not going to give it, but McGinn's just kept the ball because that's just what he's like, isn't it? McGinn's arse has its first involvement of the season, guys. Count it up. Get the McGinn arse tally on. Someone keep count. We're on 1. And Maatsen coming here deep to collect the ball. It was a risky ball to Kamara, but it's actually worked quite well, to be fair. Lindelof with a nice ball through to Barkley, who goes down and wins the free kick. I'm surprised, really. I didn't really like a free kick, but Jackson will be our number 9. Thoughts on the Joel Ordonez link? I will do a video on Ordonez early next week. Please do bear with me. So I'll give you my full opinions on that in that video. But decent. Very, very decent. Although he is injured at the moment. So it would be signing another player who wouldn't be fitting like for the first few games, which is what it is. God, I hope not. Yeah, I'm not sold on Nicholas Jackson. I think I've made that pretty clear throughout my videos recently. Villa keeping possession quite well here. Cash was going to look for the long ball. Didn't quite come to fruition. And João Gomez with his first involvement there. Absolutely spectacular. I really like him. I really like him. John McGinn skipping past players like they don't exist. And gets brought down and wins a free kick in a good position for Aston Villa. Our new set-piece coach here with a chance to flex his muscle. Emery wants Jackson. I know he does, Duncan. I know he does. I just think I'd like that, although maybe we see our long-term number 9 as Brian Majo, and he is more of a number 9, isn't he? But Jackson just isn't a number 9 for me. And I don't know if Majo's ready right now. I'd love just a finisher, to be honest. I'd love a finisher. John McGinn here stood over the free kick. About 35, 40 yards out, maybe. Swung in towards the back post. Going to fall to Bundia. It's a speculative half volley, and it nestles into probably row F to G levels there. God, I'm sorry, my forehead is so sweaty. I went for a run today. That's right, I exercise sometimes. Osimhen might be available, but I've seen 0 links. Osimhen's on like, I can't even remember how much it is. I think it's on like 300 grand a week. Outrageous. Yeah, Buadi for City to City for 100. Oh, Emi Buendia, the ball's dropped to Emi Buendia. Oh, and he's put it past the post. Some real good pressure high up the pitch there. The ball dropped to Buendia, who went for placement over power, and it is whiskers. I'm talking whiskers past the far post. Who put that pressure on there? I think it was Ross Barkley. Yeah, Barkley pressured Ayari. It falls to Buendia, who took it first time. Really lucky there. Unlucky there not to score. Villa should go for Martinelli. No, I wouldn't mind Martinelli. I think Emery obviously likes him, but he is a winger. And I do think, how do we need a winger, I suppose? Well, doesn't he play on the left? I'm not 100% sure. Mark Casado was left out of the Barca squad. Is that the young CDM? I think. We've gone for Goretzka now. Oh, that's really, really good from João Gomez again there. The chance just doesn't fall Villa's way. How close can you be indeed? Duncan, how close can you be indeed? I think they're going to show us a replay here, aren't they? It was just a loose touch from Ayari, wasn't it, really? I want to see the angle from behind the goal. Here we go. We're going to get a good angle of how close it was here. Inches wide. Martinelli and Alisson is total pace, isn't it? Well won by McGinn. Out to Cash. Cash's first Cruyff turn of the season. Love it. It's taken him 6 minutes. Ross Barkley. That's a lovely ball into the path of Emi Buendia. He's taken it down really well. And it is whiskers again for Emi Buendia. That is a lovely ball from Ross Barkley. Emi was miles onside. Brilliant first touch. And his shot sails over the bar, but it looks like it could have been really quite close to going in. It is Buendia who has gone up front, as I thought. And he is having a positive first few minutes. That one not as close as the other one, but Tielemans stinker yesterday. I don't know if it was a Tielemans stinker or Emery's system just really suited Tielemans. And I don't know if United's system does. But I see their fans are already fed up with him. Buendia is warming up. He's finding his range. It has been a good start for us, Paul. I would totally and utterly agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Really good start for Villa. I'd imagine that Brighton are going to try and settle the game down here a little bit, but Villa looking really, really good so far. Brighton with a little spell of possession here. We can't have it all our way, lads, I guess. We can't have it all. Ian Matson here, closing the Brighton defender down really well, and that's a Villa throw-in. Really, really good from Matson. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him today. Someone needs to make themselves an option for the throw-in, lads. Jesus. Oh, and it's really bad from Pau Torres. And it's 1-0 to Brighton. That is one of the worst goals you're ever going to see in your life. That is awful. Pau Torres, seeing that Bezo was under pressure, tries to play the ball across the 6-yard box. It's straight to the Brighton player who hits the post. It rebounds, hits Lindelof, and we're 1-0 down. What on earth is Pau Torres doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's an own goal from Lindelof. But that goal is 100% on the shoulders of Pau Torres. That is awful. That is shocking. Marcus, I can't say that's Bezo's fault, mate. Pau Torres, that's on Pau Torres squarely and solely. You got to feel for Lindelof as well, because it will go down as an own goal, and he knew nothing about it. João Gomez is really good at football, isn't he? João Gomez has just been booked for some reason, even though he was the one that was fouled. Is it? Is João Gomez been booked? Oh, João Gomez has been booked for asking for the Brighton player to be booked. It's a solid first 10 minutes for Villa. Jesus Christ. It was dreadful. It was dreadful. That is shocking, Bill. It is shocking. Jesus Christ. Well, it was a brilliant first 8 minutes. And the 2 minutes that have followed that has made this an awful first 10 minutes for Villa. Oh, that's brilliant from João Gomez. And that's going to be I didn't like the way that Kamara's leg just fucking moved either. Our new fullback's a big upgrade. I've liked Maatsen so far this season, to be fair. I didn't like the way that Kamara's leg moved there. Oh, I think it's okay. He's holding his calf, not his knee. Unai treating us to a fitted black number today. Ooh la la. Someone's been hitting the gym. Good lord. Bizot wasn't out of position for the goal. Brighton aren't a bit dirty, to be fair. Oh, that's a brilliant touch from George Hemmings that's put him in behind. Just couldn't find the ball to Bundia. That was a lovely first touch, though. Kamara here on the ball. Yeah, go backwards. We don't need to go forwards all the time, lads. I think Pal Torres needs a couple of touches under his belt after costing us the lead. Not the lead, but, you know, putting us behind, shall we say. God, that goal, I honestly can't get over that goal. That goal might be the funniest goal of the season, and we're only one game in. I think it might win that award at the end. Do you know what I mean? John McGinn doing what John McGinn does best and holding the ball up really, really well. And it's a good ball through to Bundia. I don't think he's going to get there. It's a silly foul from Bundia as well. Bundia always does that, man. He fouls people all the time. And he turns around to the ref and he has got quite a high-pitched voice. And hey, there, what are you on about, eh? It's a foul. You literally push the defender over. All right? Let's just leave it at that, guys. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, Gomez, such a stupid booking, isn't it, for asking for the other player to be booked. But, oh well. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. Because it's silly. Two silly mistakes within 30 seconds have really cost Villa in a big way this game. Maatsen here with loads of time on the ball. It's a really bad first touch, and he's giving it straight back to Brighton. And he's going to have two to contend with here, as Brighton have overloaded on this left-hand side. Ball's out with Gross. Good block from Maatsen. He's going to have to get to the second ball, though. Doesn't bother. But Nia there now to mop up. And Brighton have possession. Oh, we need a goal in this first half, really, to settle down the nerves. I mean, we've got no striker on the pitch or on the bench. I don't know if I've said that. So that's good. That goal was honestly so funny. Like, what on earth? Maatsen there doing well. Wow, Duncan Kilburn. Not a Maatsen fan. I don't mind him. We do have Ruggieri on the bench. I don't think there was any Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the bench. So I would imagine Tristan Rowe would be the option if he wants to take Matty Cash off. I like Tristan Rowe. Had a good season with Ants last season. And yeah, could be one to look out for in the future. Oh, João Gomez needs to calm the hell down. Jeez, I thought he might get sent off there. Maatsen has his best game ever for us against PSG, and then when it comes to Brighton, he looks mid again. What's he done to look mid? I really don't understand, guys. He wasn't at fault for the goal. He's had a couple of decent attacking involvements, and he's been all right defensively. Yeah, Gomez needs to calm down. He could get sent off within the first 15 minutes here if he ain't careful. Bogard, 20-minute sub, anyone? Emery having a go already. I like it. Gomez had a decent game apart from these things. Al Hilal have bid 51 million for Watkins. Yeah, he will be off. Who we get in is going to be yet to be seen. 51 million will be enough for him to go off, though. I think. Haven't seen this bid anywhere official, Duncan. Where have you seen it? I'm just looking for that. God, it's so poor, isn't it? That goal. Yeah, Jason, he really needs to be careful because he is towing a fine line now, I think. Barkley under pressure going to win the foul. I don't understand why players like make those fouls and then moan about it. Like you're always going to give away a foul. You go into the back of someone in the Premier League. Gomez whole game is scrapping in midfield. It's got danger all. I don't think he had that many red cards for Wolves though. Not that I can remember anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he had loads of red cards. Very possible. I just have the memory of a goldfish. Oh, 15 minutes in. We're looking at 1-0 to Brighton. Villa have been the better team. That is one thing I will say. We have been the better team so far. But again, just a real sloppy I mean, like the sloppiest of sloppy mistakes has cost us. And it's cost us in the worst way possible because we're 1-0 down now. Elsewhere, Man City and Bournemouth is still 0-0 in that game. I'll keep you updated on those scores as I have them. He could have been onside, you know. He could have been onside. The thing is, as well, we're just going to stick with Powell and Mings as our two left-sided defenders because Powell is a little bit dodgy sometimes. Mings, I'm not sure on. Oh, Gomez has won the ball back really, really well. He needs to set Hemmings through. He's going to go himself. He's got McGinn to the right. Uses John McGinn. McGinn, he's going to pull the trigger. And it's just over the bar. I think Hemmings was the better option there for Gomez, in my opinion. Well, everyone's saying that it was Matson's fault. Duncan, you're going to have to explain to me how Matson was at fault for that goal. It was Pau Torres all day. He needed to just get it clear. Oh, it was close. It was close. Villa go close again. I think Hemmings was the better ball there, wasn't it? Sure. He's miles onside. Oh, he sent Powell for a hot dog and it's 2-0 to Brighton. Pau Torres having an absolute stinker. 2-0 to Brighton. Villa getting torn apart. And it's Pau Torres again. Pau Torres getting sent for an absolute hot dog by Ruta. Get ready for a long season, everyone. He's going to be onside. I'm in disbelief at Pau Torres there. Nah, he's onside, Duncan. He's miles on. Matson and Pau were both playing him on. Why is Pau gone to ground there? It is terrible defending from Villa again. Terrible from Pau Torres again. Pathetic. Say what you want about not having your strikers in the team, but it's the defence that's letting Villa down. Barkley on a mazy solo run. (2-0) Brighton, 18 minutes in. Yeah, Paul, I know what you're saying, mate, but it doesn't matter if we've been better than them. We're 2-0 down in 20 minutes, and this is already a loss for the season because we ain't coming back, are we? Not at the Amex. Villa's opening day is going to end in defeat. And I'm sorry, but both of those goals I've got to put on Pau Torres' shoulders. Just stand your man up. Why on earth are you going to ground there? Lindelof not starting centre-back quality. He ain't done anything wrong. I don't think Lindelof's done anything wrong this game. It's Powell that's letting everyone down, mate. Powell's dropping an absolute stinker, mate. You might get my first ever -1 million out of 10. Jesus. Brighton are in complete control now. Complete control. Stupid foul from Pau Torres again. Honestly, this is woeful. Yeah, Liam, you ain't wrong. The first 8 minutes were fun. The rest of it hasn't been. Very suggestive pose from Hinchelwood there when he was on the floor. If we can get one before half time, we have a chance. I can't see it happening, mate. Can't see it happening. Brighton have taken complete control of this game and our heads are dropped. All thanks to one Spanish man in the defence. No paella for him after this game. Cash with a bit of defending to do here. Ball into the box. Gomez heads clear. He's got to be offside, to be fair. Yeah. Weren't we 2-0 down at the Amex last year? That was when we had like a striker and Morgan Rogers and stuff on the pitch, though, mate. Unai about to get the beating stick out at halftime. It was Matty Cash playing Rooter on as well, by the way. So there's that, I guess. Oh, dear. I hope Unai gets the beating stick out at halftime. I hope he makes a whole host of changes as well. We need some more pace, some more directness in this team. Matty playing offside Cash. I've still got Cashy on the back of this, to be fair. To turn it around, try not to knock everything over. Should we get the Cash out? This is good omens, guys. He's going to get 2 goals and an assist now and win us the game. There you go. Brighton have just been allowed to walk through the middle of the Villa defence. Eventually, we do get the ball. Neat little bit of play as well, to be fair. And then John McGinn gives it away. As far as Gomez, who's hounded by Gomez, and we will win the ball back here. George Hemmings now with a chance to flex his muscles. Goes backwards, and that should be a foul, but it isn't. Look like he had a hold of his shirt there. Interesting that wasn't given. And Pau Torres has given the ball away again. And it's a corner to Brighton. Pau Torres, mate, can we sub him off? Is Mings on the bench? Mings must be on the bench. Surely. Anthony Fraser, the defence is garbage. Wow. Pau Torres has certainly been garbage today. I think Cash has a depth perception problem. 2-0 down and my striker is flirting with Saudi billionaires. The time mark is on the screen. It should be on the screen, mate, in the top, whatever that side is. 23:36. It should be around there. 23:40-ish, sort of that type of range. Ball into the box, and it's nearly another goal for Brighton. Villa eventually clear their lines through Matson. Could be a foul there, but it's not given. And Brighton recover possession. This has really not been good, these last sort of 10 minutes or so. Man City Bournemouth is still 0-0. Good defending there from Hemmings. And the little nutmeg as well. But Brighton have recovered possession quite well. He should be offside. Matson gets it clear, only as far as Bundia, who is fouled there. He is fouled there. Honest to God. 2 just catastrophic goals. Trying to look through for this bid for Watkins. I can't see it anywhere. I can't see it. At least George Hemmings looks good. Well, I don't know. He hasn't looked fantastic this game. But then again, no one really has. We need to control out delete. I was so buzzing about the first 8 minutes. Watkins is off. Barkley not in the game. I thought Barkley had a couple of decent involvements early on. Gomez has looked great. Yeah, apart from the stupid yellow card and the foul afterwards. Don't worry, guys. We're linked to Tosin Adebayo. We're not going to get him. It's going to be Hardwood, Bellis, or Adonis, isn't it? So at least that's a positive. No tossing for us. Definitely no tossing watching this game. Jesus Christ, it's awful. Yeah, not Barkley's fault. We haven't really got the ball forward us after Brighton scored their first. It's just weird because we started so well. It's a long switch there. He's not going to get that. It's not a bad idea. He probably was offside, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway, because it will went out of play. If we sign tossing, I'll throw myself off a bridge. Early fixtures don't define the season. That is very true. The manner of how you lose, that defines a season, though. Can Alisson play up top? Probably. Matty Cash now with a bit of greenery to run into, but hasn't really bothered. Just going to hold. What are we doing? McGinn now on the ball. He's going to have to go back to Lindelof in midfield. Lindelof looking for an option. Eventually came to George Hemmings. He loses the ball and Gomez sweeps up. Hardwood Bellis is a baller, one of the best centre halves in the Championship. I wonder who it will be. Bezo is awful, Cash awful, Lindelof okay. Torres, good distribution. Well, good distribution. He gave the ball away for their first goal. Maatson more suited as a left winger. Not a fan of McGinn. That is an absolutely outrageous shout. McGinn has like dragged us through some games this season. No, not this season. Last season. Well, the last 6 seasons, really. Torres radioactive waste, Gomez Brazilian, like that. He is. He is. God, this has not been good. What I don't understand is Villa were pretty good in that first 8 minutes, and now we just look awful. God knows, man. God knows. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Grealish will come in. Wan-Bissaka first choice right back, you think? I can't see that happening. I think Emery really likes Cash. To be fair. I do think Emery really has a soft spot for Cash. We will see, though. Oh, God, my knee. Brighton aren't that good. If we can get one, they could crumble. Yeah, getting one's the thing, mate. We ain't had a shot in about half an hour. And Brighton are on the attack again here. The winger has got acres of room. It's a deep ball into the back post, and it's 3-0 to Brighton. Aston Villa are being torn a new one. Matty Cash allowing his winger to have all the room in the world. Deep ball into the back post. And I might not even finish this live stream because this is just awful. 3-0 in half an hour. Why has Cash got sucked into that defender there to leave his man? Oh, it's all onside. It is all onside. Oh, Gomez has given the ball away in the box, and it's 4-0 to Brighton. It's actually 4-0. Gomez gives the ball away in the box, and Brighton are 4-0 up in 30 minutes. So from kickoff, Kamara goes back to Cash. Cash goes to Lindelof. Lindelof plays a fine ball into Gomez, who takes one touch too many. It's not a foul. Or is it? There could be some reprieve if this is given as a foul, but I don't think it is going to be. Yeah, Bill, you're probably not wrong, mate. I expected a better performance than this, mate. This is genuinely terrible. And the goal stands. It's 4-0 Brighton within 30 minutes. And whoever had Villa as bookies' favourites to get relegated this season, you could be on something. You could be on something. McGinn with a frustration tackle. And he gets a yellow card. And within half an hour on the opening day of the season, Villa have lost our first game and we are going to lose badly. I wish everyone had the same enthusiasm as Paul Tyler. Are we going to win 5-4? I very much doubt it. Brighton on the attack again here. Every time they go forward, they look like they're going to score. They're just high pressing and we can't deal with it. Pau Torres gives the ball straight back to the Brighton player there. I honestly can't believe what I'm watching. I don't really have any words for it. I was trying to think of something to say and I just can't. This could just be a really, really long season. And I predict us to finish 9th. That's looking silly now, isn't it? Looking really silly. I mean, our play's coming down the wing. Who are you crossing it into? Emi Buendia? Do you know what I mean? He needs some long balls. I don't know what we need, mate. I don't know what we need. I mean, 4-0, honestly, in 34 minutes. What is going on? What is going on? Like, I have no words for what I'm watching right now. I have absolutely no words for what I'm watching. Sasquatch hunting is definitely on now. I'm going to need anything to distract me from how bad Villa have been in this opening half. The annoying thing is now you are just watching a game and thinking, I hope it stays 4-0 or maybe we get a goal back. Like, we're definitely not winning anymore, are we? We've lost our opening game of the season within half an hour and have looked really dreadful whilst doing so. And Altor is giving the ball away again. I'm so sick of this geezer, man. It is, Jason. You are 100% correct. It might be worse than that. It might be worse than that. Villa have got absolutely nothing. I mean, it's always going to happen when obviously you don't have a striker on the pitch, so you have no focal point to, like, you know, drive your attack through. But this is really poor. I mean, McGinn just trying to do anything he can in that corner. He's just got no options. Yeah, Robert, you're not wrong. We have been milked for any player that was worth any sort of money this summer. Too early for that. Too early for that, Bongo. A little bit too early for that. Oh, this has honestly been so crap. But like when you saw the lineup and the subs bench, like, did you think anything different was going to happen? Really? Do you know what I mean? Emery's going to roast them at halftime. What can you do? What can he actually say or do at halftime that's going to change anything that's bloody happening right now? There's nothing. There's literally nothing. Oh, Gomez needs to release the ball earlier again. Gomez needs to learn when to release the ball a bit earlier, I have to say. He's holding on to the ball for far too long in that midfield. He is cruising to get sent off as well, in my opinion. Good Lord. It's not that I don't like some of the incomings, but worried about the experience in the Premier League and level of quality. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely see that. Emery at halftime. Can you say, "Pow, you're off"? Yeah. Hello, Mr. Rogers. This is what I've been trying to tell the Villa owners that Arsenal and PSG are far better outfits who win trophies. No. I don't know what's going on there. And João Gomez is about to get sent off as well, everyone. So we're going to be down to 10 men because he just kicked out at Rutter for no reason whatsoever. So, as if it couldn't get any worse, Gomez is going to get sent off. And I imagine this will be a straight red because it's violent conduct. So he will miss the next 2 or 3 games now. So 4-0 down. We're going to be down to 10 men as well after being 4-0 down. João Gomez, one of our big summer signings, is now going to miss 2 or 3 games in a row. He's going to get sent off. I don't know why the referee's watching it so much. He may as well start heading down the tunnel now and get having his shower. Do you know what I mean? Just send him off, ref. Jesus Christ. Goretzka can fill in. That's the only positive thing, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Straight red for João Gomez. He is going to miss the next 2 or 3 games in a row. 4-0 down. Down to 10 men. Should we even bother watching the rest of this game? It's been probably the most calamitous first half, start of the season, you could imagine Villa fans are already leaving the stadium early. And I don't blame them. You know, Brighton to Birmingham, that's a long old slog. Get home nice and early, lads. Enjoy the weekend with your family because Villa have absolutely stunk it out. Now it's all about damage control. I mean, honestly, like we started the first 8 minutes okay, to be fair. Like, I didn't expect us to win this game. I thought it might be a boring 0-0. I mean, it hasn't been boring, to be fair. One thing you can say, Brighton have done their part in not making it boring. But, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Bill, you're absolutely right, mate. I mean, you called it when he went in for that mad tackle, and then when he lost the ball in the box, you knew he was going to get sent off. I thought it'd be a second yellow, not a bloody straight red. But honestly, why would you kick out at someone in the Premier League nowadays? You know VAR is going to catch it and you're going to get sent off. Any manager worth 2 brain cells would have realised that Gomez was doing that Brazilian rage shit and needed to come off. Yeah, he did. He did. You're absolutely right. Ball drops to Brighton on the edge of the box. Good block from Kamara. Straight in the bollocks. Oh, that's a lovely ball to Hinchelwood, to be fair. Oh, and it just goes wide. It just goes wide. Brighton is... Mate, Robert, you can't put a positive spin on this, brother. We are getting absolutely smacked in the first 40 minutes, and we have a man sent off. Straight red. João Gomez, a midfield that's already light. Like, it's already light, our midfield. And now we're going to be without him for what? Is it 3 games or 2 games? Someone will have to let me know. I don't know whether it's 3 games or 2 games that he's out for. For straight red for violent conduct. What is that? Is that 4 games? No, not 4. 3. I really don't know. I really don't know how many games he's out for, to be fair. Oh, Brighton are in again. That's a brilliant ball. Very nearly 5-0. I'm just going to enjoy Brighton, I think, for the rest of this game. That's my plan. I'm going to enjoy Brighton for the rest of this game. Wow. Villa could really learn a thing or two here. This is lovely. Lovely play. Takes Kashi out of the game with that ball over the top as well. Yeah, De Kruijper, brilliant player. Brilliant player. Really excited for how he goes this season. Yeah, I mean, last season, don't get me wrong, we were crap. But we didn't get battered 4-0 and look this bad defensively. It's just funny at this point. Yeah, I know. And Brighton are in again here. Ruta. Oh, that's lovely from Jorginho Ruta. That's brilliant from Brighton, and it should be 5-0. Wow, Brighton are turning into prime Brazil at the moment. Is it the Seagulls or is it Joga Benito? You tell me. This is just fantastic. You just got to stand up and applaud Brighton at this point. This is fantastic play. I'm trying to get a graphics designer as we speak to change my name to Rutter Reports. I'm going to be a Brighton fan channel now, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, Marcus, you're bang on. You're bang on, Marcus. That's what we're doing. We're a Brighton fan channel now. Villa will make me jump out a window. Boubacar Kamara. Well done, Boubacar. He's just gone for a little piggyback on Hinchelwood's back. And Brighton are there again, and it could have been 5 again, guys. Aston Villa falling apart. Brighton win the ball back. Oh, and it's a save from Marco Bazot. Wow, this is exhilarating stuff from Brighton now, guys. Exhilarating. Exhilarating. I'll come up with a good idea. You miss half the game for 2 yellows, and you can only play in the second half. Nah, you can't be wasting a sub on that bollocks. You can't be wasting a sub. And this is why I want the Villa owners to get rid of Emery and bring in Iriola. Hey, Newcastle could batter Liverpool later, mate, so be careful what you wish for. Oh, yeah, Brighton here with a corner. They've loaded up the back post. It's going to be a deep one into the back post. It's going to be over everyone. And Matson, just collect it and go forward, man. Why are you waiting for the goal kick? We're crap anyway. That I would back Marco Bizot having to do that punishment, by the way. I don't know about you, but I leg it. Sky Sports there catching someone picking their nose live on TV. You gotta love it. They love the camera angles. McGinn's just taking it. Oh, Darren, did I hurt your feelings? Newcastle are going to batter you 5-0, mate. I thought you heard it here first. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, though. Jesus Christ. Bizot has no defenders in front of him. That is true, to be fair. Darren's fuming, guys. Can everyone send positive vibes and good spirits to Darren? Darren reckons he would batter me. I don't know about that one, sunshine. No idea. Unai fakes a heart attack and we get the game cancelled. Now that's something I can get behind. Well, I'll watch that, and then apparently Darren's going to batter me. So it's mad to get that angry over not even your team haven't even played yet, man. Is everything all right at home? Is work all right? Is it just a bad day? Let me know, brother. We can talk. We can talk, my brother. Billy is literally a Liverpool fan saying, calm down, Dazza. Billy might be like a little attack dog for me, Barry. So I think you have to go through Billy first, which you won't do to get to me. So let's see. Let's see how that could work out. Your mum popped round. You must be 12 if you're whipping out the your mum jokes. So I'm going to not engage in any more combat with you if you are a child. Yeah, my second attack dog's here now. See you later, pal. Unprotected. Unprotected. No, he's going to be 12. James reckons we're going down this season. We'll be fine because we've got so many more signings and injuries to come back. Like we'll be okay. I do think it's going to be a struggle of a season for us. I predicted we'd finish 9th in my season prediction. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, to be fair, I also predicted Man United to finish in the top 4, and they got absolutely battered by Hull. So what do I know? I think Arsenal will probably retain the title because I just don't think City look great, and Bournemouth are beating them 1-0 anyway. Yeah, God knows, Villa. Based on this performance, we're going to be down now. I mean, there's not really much that we can do anymore, is there? Because, like I say, it's 4-0. We're down to 10 men. I think the message from Emery at half-time is probably just going to be damage limitation, one would imagine. Emery has a problem of every so often turning out a clueless performance. He has been let down by his players here. He didn't tell. I do hate when people say this. Sometimes, yes, Emery does get it really, really wrong. But what I would say is, he didn't go out there and tell Pau Torres to give it the ball away across the 6-yard box. And then he didn't tell Pau Torres to do a bit of clueless defending on the 6-yard box as well. He didn't tell Kial Gomez to go out there and kick lumps out of Rutter and get sent off. So, can we see the cat for a little silver lining? The door's shut because the wife and the little one are out there. So, if the door was open to let the cats in, the little one would be in here as well. Hull are a good team, Macca. They are a good team. I agree. That is true. But who else are we going to use, to be fair? Suzuki joined what? Monday, Tuesday? And this game's on Sunday? Yeah. Darren, I don't know why you're so angry. And also, I do appreciate that Darren has his YouTube logo is just a D, like the letter D. There's no chance this brother's putting a picture of his face online. There's no chance. There is zero chance. whatsoever. All right. It is half time. I am going to go make a coffee. It's 3 o'clock. I'm going to go to the gym after the game. Do I want to eat now? Probably not. I'm probably going to make a coffee, refill my water, and then I will see you guys here for the second half. It could only be better than the first half, right? Maybe. We will see. I'll be back in like 5 minutes anyway. So don't worry. Right. Let me stop the timer as well. Oh, Darren is really getting angry now. Good manager, but loses the plot once in a while. Darren is a lad. I bet he's loads of fun. I bet he is loads of fun. Darren, I tell you what, you can private message people on YouTube now. Feel free to subscribe, ping me a message, and I'm happy to get something sorted. Yes, Billy. Darren, I'll tell you what, if you're about that life, that is actually Billy's real address. I'll get it off the screen, Bill. I stopped watching when the referee went to the screen. Oh, that is... Oh, thank you, Paul. 5,181 people do disagree with you, lad. Oh, my God. Right, let me go get a coffee, man. Let me go and get a coffee. Good Lord. This is, honestly, I'm having a real good time. I hope Darren and Billy are still looking when I get back. Oh, I need to change my overlay, but I'm laughing too much. Gee. Oh, I'm hearing rumours that Darren's bottled it. I'm hearing rumours. God, let me change my media assets around here. Darren's bottled it. Come to my MMA gym. I was being sarcastic, dummy. Fight Zone London, come down. Thank you, Paul. Again, you are one person, and I have over 5,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you not having a good day, boys. But there we go. Oh, mate, if you saw my sister, you would not think that's a flex. 2 years and 5,000 subscribers. Yes, mate. I'm pretty happy with how it's gone, to be fair. I've had some inconsistency. I've moved house, had a child, work full time and stuff. So I can't like commit as much time to the channel as I'd like. But from like what I've done and from where I am, I've got like a really good community at the moment built up as well. So yeah, cheers, buddy. Keep your eyes on your team. It's literally half time. If I'm watching the screen right now, mate, I'm watching an advert about Audis. So you guys are really making yourself look silly. Anyway, thank you, Marcus. Macca, are you still in the chat, Macca and Billy? Because I've got something to show you boys if you're here. Did I forget my coffee as well? That might be the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Macca, Billy, please let me know if you're still in the chat. I appreciate you boys might be playing COD though. But I've got something. Maggie, you're going to like this especially. Let me tell you. Let me go grab my coffee. Because I forgot it. Because of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Oh, dear. The Ninja Locks, by the way. What a coffee machine. What a coffee machine that is. I'm making like Americano. I don't know if I could be able to show you. Like, it's just Americanos or long blacks. Long blacks are a lovely way to make coffee. Still here. If you get 50 subs, I'll let you rip my ass. Right. Macca, Billy, have a look at this. And everyone else. I was in Sainsbury's today doing the shop, and I saw that Sainsbury's over under 6. Over. Fill in, get the bet on. It's going to be over. I've asked you multiple nights to drop your socials. Yeah. So, Sainsbury's have the top flagship edition cards. Macca, I don't know if you've seen these. You can get like signed autos. Now, I pulled a couple. I didn't pull any like, you know, when they do like limited runs of cards where it's like you can get like, I don't know, 10 out of 20 or whatever. I didn't get any of those, but I did get a couple of cards that I think you guys might be interested in. And if I put any like really, really decent cards, like don't really care about the monetary value, it might be the winner of my FPL. I will post one out to. Right, there are any actual Villa comments in there. Most of it's just this other guy. We were the better team till Torres' mistake. We had 3 good chances. Yeah, I know. That first 8 minutes, we were really, really good. And then it just seemed to fall apart. And I'm not really sure why. I kind of wish I didn't go to the Villa store to get the new away shirt. I bloody wanted to get the new away shirt because I thought it was really nice. I'm not sure. It takes years to get 1,000 subs on average. Thank you, mate. Oh, you got Cliver, one from Bournemouth, gold. Oh, what? And this season's ones? Anyway. That's really sick, Macca. I will link up with you on that one. So, first card that I pulled that was nice. It's like one of those, like, it's just like a hollow or whatever. But have a word with that, boys. John McGinn hollow. See you later. Love that. Think he should make all 5 subs at half time. Yeah. I wouldn't mind Alisson and Garnacho on for a bit of pace on the counter attack. It's the only way we're getting a goal. We're currently 20th in the league. Boom. Long may it continue. Really random reviews. If I could hit 10K next year, I would be absolutely buzzing. I did get a free like gold lion card. That's just because I bought like the binder to put everything in. Opened a load with my mate. Got a 9 out of 10 Botman, but no Villa. Yeah, that's. Oh, Darren. I even collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, mate. Let me tell you, what a child. Yeah, that's the only like proper like. Well, actually, I've got another Villa card that I'll show you. But I got as like my gold one. I don't know if that's focusing. Igor Thiago. There, not too bad. The cards are like really nice. Like the actual design of the cards, and like they feel like really good quality. At least Arsenal aren't top of the league. Yeah, Brighton to win the league. Why did we start Bazo? Because Suzuki only signed recently. Got a nice little beast mode Haaland. Not too bad. But have a look at this, boys. I do think that Tops were taking the mickey out of me. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Where is it? Yeah, Tops are taking the mickey, lads. Have a look at this. Right. I'm fuming. Big fuming. I got an on fire card, which is like a limited edition like card, I guess, or whatever. What is that then? What is that then? Why have I got an on fire Esri Konsa that's been photoshopped into the Villa kit because he actually never wore that Villa kit? Why has that happened then? Why has that happened? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Honestly. Tops Chromes are the ones that you can make more money from. These Tops are the new match tax higher quality. All right, fair enough. You can still get like autos and stuff in this though, right? You've got to keep the Konsa. I bloody think not. I don't know if there's anything else that I got that was of interest. Really? No, not really. That was it. But yeah, interesting. So I mainly just do like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, but I saw these and I thought I'm gonna give it a whirl. Fair enough. I'll keep an eye out for the Tops Chromes then. Didn't know about those either. Because if that's the card quality that Tops are whipping out, then nice, mate. End of the day, first game of the season. It is the first game of the season, man. Come on, we're expected to get a result against, and no one expects us to get a result. Yeah, just very. Oh, I saw that they'd done like a Brian Maggio one that had like a piece of the actual football that like one of the footballs they played with in that Super Cup final. Yeah, can we bring Suzuki on? May as well. No changes at half time. God, I need to start the bloody timer. I've actually done it. So the time is going to go from 0 to 45 again, just obviously in the second half. This time. We didn't score for 5 weeks last season, so as long as we get a goal, I'm happy at this point. Respect. Put Mings in net. We're not going to change Bazo out, are we? Let's be honest. Yeah, a goal would be really, really big. What even happened? 4-0. Unplanned. No, unpanned rather. No changes. Yeah, it's we started off really good. First 8 minutes were really, really positive for Villa. And then Pau Torres decided to pass it to a Brighton player about 6 yards out who hit the post. It rebounded off the post, hit Lindelof and went in. And then it was a bit of a calamity from there. Another bit better defending, but Villa on the break here, to be fair. Oh, I tell you what, that was a really nice ball from John McGinn. That was unlucky. Really unlucky. Right. Let's get back into it, lads. Let's get back into it. I genuinely tried to negotiate a little sparring session. Yeah, Darren is really making himself look like a fool, but you know what it is, Marcus? Some people like that will make his day. The fact that he thinks he's like reeling people in with these comments. So if it's making his day, let him crack on. Like no one believes that he's actually about that life. But I reckon that humour him a little bit because it's it's pretty decent. Darren, drop your Instagram in the chat then. Let's all see a picture of you and see if you're a hard man. Go on, drop your Instagram, Darren. Let's see if you're about it. I'm sure there'll be loads of photos of you doing the mixed martial of arts. Duncan Kilburn says, I expected to struggle until September, but expect it to be this bad. Oh, Duncan, it has been bad, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, this second half, like I say, a goal would be great if we can. But I think actually you'd look at it at half time. If you said to me at half time, you know, when literally when the halftime whistle was blown, you can take 4-0 at the end of this game, you'd probably snap someone's hand off for it, wouldn't you? Oh, he doesn't go on Instagram, guys, of course. Facebook, then, if you're not 5. Doesn't have an Instagram. I love it. I do love these online trolls. They actually make me laugh, to be fair. Like whatever, crack on. Oh, a long range effort from Brighton. Ruta, was that Ruta that gone offside? I don't know. Yeah, Ruta. I tell you what, that Ruta's had a really, really good game. Like a really, really good game. At this point, I'd be happy if they were struggling. No social media at all, then, Darren. Eh? No photos of yourself anywhere on the internet. I respect it. I'm sure that's the case as well, and you're not just possibly out of shape and are not a Fight Zone London MMA brawler. Oh, good flick on from Remy Buendia. Come on in again. Get us up the pitch, boy. Oh, it's over hit to Cash. It's over hit to Cash. I'm below. It's below that, I'm afraid. Promise David. Is Promise David on the pitch? Is that David and not Ruta up front? I thought it was Ruta up front. Promise David's looked good in the World Cup, though. Suzuki looks fed up. I mean, to be fair, you are going to be fed up sat on the bench when your team's losing 4-0, aren't you? Like, I actually can't blame him at all. That's a bit of a nasty challenge there from Brighton, but whatever. And they win the ball. But I tell you what, Brighton's high press has been really exemplary this game. Really exemplary. Like, they're showing that's exactly how a high press should be applied. They press as one. They all press at the same time. They know their roles. It's high intensity. And it's got them a couple of goals this game as well, to be fair. Good defensive header there from Pau Torres, to be fair. Curious on your opinion if we went and got Jonathan David instead of Jackson. I think Jonathan David and Nicholas Jackson are two very similar players in the sense of their forwards. Like, they're going to get wide. They're going to drift into channels, but they're not the best like finishers in the world. And another similarity, they're both on a hell of a lot of money. Cash has been poor. Get Watkins and Martinez out ASAP and get the new signings in. Yeah, I think at this point, especially Watkins, like him not being in the squad because of whatever, unsettled players need to be moved on quickly because it can have a knock-on effect on the squad. You know, if you're in the Villa corner here as well, that's a really good corner. Could have been 5-0. Really nice corner that was. You know, imagine you're a Villa player and you're like, so Uno, we're not going to have a striker because our striker who's on like 100 odd grand a week is refusing to play. Like, it's just going to unsettle people. Whereas, or if you're a Villa striker and you say, oh, bloody hell, we've just sold Watkins. Oh, what's that? We have insert striker here being signed, like a good promising striker that we can spearhead an attack through. And it does refresh the squad. It refreshes the faces. And once everyone gels, we will be fine ultimately. I do believe. I'm trying to be positive, guys, even though I would love nothing more than to go into a fit of range. Rage. Gonna go to Range and buy some cheap furniture. Some cheap windows. Not windows. What do they sell there? Like picture frames. Let's not forget that a lot of Emery's backroom staff has also changed. Oh, I thought Maatsen had scored there. It's not a bad effort from the lad. What football player gets the best Wi-Fi signal? Jorginho, Sky router. Or would it be a BT router? Don't know. Player ratings. We're going to do... I'll have to do a reaction video, of course, straight after this. Darren's calmed down and he said that Villa will finish 7th. I would take that considering I think Villa are going to finish anywhere between 9th and 11th or 9th and 12th this season. Because we have to play in the Champions League as well. I think we might go big in a cup. We can take Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. I tell you what. Is Harry Maguire left or right-footed? Macca. Because I would actually take Harry Maguire. It sounds stupid, but I would, just for a bit of experience in the team. Villa will rally second half of the season. I do believe that's true. We never won a game in the first 5, 6. Yeah, again, let's not forget last year we didn't score a game for 5, score a goal for 5 games. And the first goal that we scored was Harvey Elliott in the League Cup, wasn't it? He bumbled it in across the line. Do you remember Harvey Elliott? That was weird. He's offside. Lino, put your bloody flag up. He was miles offside. Yeah, Marcus, I agree. Maguire, unironically, would be a bloody good signing for Villa. Oh my God, what is Matty Cash doing? Matty Cash actually played him onside. Why does Matty Cash not know how to play someone offside anymore? Maguire's a right centre-back. I would take Maguire. Oh my God, Duncan, shouldn't we just have signed Stones on a 1 year? It would have been, but I don't think Emery was counting on losing Conser this summer. So why is Emery so fixed on playing a 4-2-3-1? I think we'd benefit. No, Galaxy. No. I'm gonna have to step in on this one, Shan. The last few times Villa have played a 3 or a 5 at the back, we have got absolutely battered, by the way. Absolutely battered. We can't do it. 4-2-3-1 is definitely the best system for Villa. I don't know why he's asking for a penalty there. Like, he's just never, ever going to get given. I've been saying this for weeks. Matty Cash has a depth perception problem. It's ever since he's got that bloody hair transplant. He can't hack it anymore. All right, Boubacar Kamara now. Villa are in Brighton's half. Don't everyone panic, but we are in Brighton's half. I'll tell you what, I've been getting Exhale coffee as well, which is like organic coffee, like no parasites. It's not sprayed with anything. It's lovely. To be fair, we tried it against Glasner. It didn't work. We tried it against Tottenham as well, and they absolutely slapped us. We are currently trying the 4-2-3-0 system. Oh, that's a lovely ball from John McGinn. Stay on side, Emmy. George Hemmings, have a shot. He pulled it back to no one. He's pulled it back to no one. George Hemmings should have had a shot there. That could have been a goal for Villa. Hemmings was through. I think he's just panicked a little bit. And Emi Buendia has been kicked in the face. 4-2-2? Yeah, possibly. Rooney was the same when he had his hair transplant. He was never the same. Hair transplants are ruining players. Who would have thought it? Oh. Roger's drinking coffee and I've got a vodka Red Bull. We have different coping mechanisms. Yeah, what I'm going to do is have some good family time after this game ends and then go to the gym and train legs later. That's how I do it because I do not drink. I think Hemmings might have been offside, but Hemmings should have shot there. Surely you've just got to try and ping one to the keeper's far post. I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to cut it back to Kamara, but I would have loved to see him get a shot there. Coming up to the 60th minute, I do wonder whether we're going to make the changes and give Alisson and Garnacho a run out. Right. Yeah, I know. Don't know if you've seen Erling Haaland has shaved his hair off. I have seen that. What the hell, bro? Just as long hair is back in, guys. Look at the mullet. It's flowing. Bournemouth are still beating City 1-0, by the way, at the Etihad. I don't think City are going to do very well under Maresca. I think that their fall-off will be similar to when Fergie left United. That's an outrageously good ball from Brighton. Collected there from Bizot. We seem to be playing better with 10 men. When you're down 4-0, you've got to stop caring about the chance and just shoot. Yeah, I agree. At least it's not 5-0. Very true. Bold Haaland does look weird. That is true. Haaland has said many times that he models his game off of Matty Cash. So, Grealish would walk into this team. Yeah, he probably would on the left, to be fair. I'm thinking probably it's Garnacho, Hemmings, and him, isn't it, on the left, really? So, yeah, probably. Probably. Coming up to the 60th minute, Emery, we may as well just give some of the other lads a go. Do you know what I mean? Jesus. What's the worst that can happen? It's already 4-0. We have a mini celebration for every 10. Oh, Brighton with a good chance here. Oh, he took it off his own player's foot. Hardwood Bellis for 25. Personally, just because he has already played in the Premier League and he would settle into the team quicker. And Ordonez, is that how you pronounce it? Is injured. So if you were to give me those two fees, I would actually go Hardwood Bellis for 25. Right, we will do a mini celebration for every time that 10 minutes passes that we don't concede, starting from now. So what are we? The 58th minute right now. On 68 minutes, we will have a bit of a celebration. A lot of the Villa lads are out warming up now, by the way. We've got Alisson, who is a real spitting image of Morgan Rogers. It's really weird. Alisson, Ruggieri, who else was out there warming up? Bogard, and a couple of others as well. Garnacho was out there warming up as well. Yes, he was. Ian Matson putting some pressure on. All should come on. Ian Matson has run himself into the ground, to be fair. I don't have an issue with Matson in this game, to be fair. Maybe it's just me, because everyone else seems to hate him. That is an outrageous YouTube name, but it's 4-0. To be fair. Or if you haven't already, like and subscribe, obviously. Come on now. If you can, that would really help me out. Thank you very much. Oh, that's sloppy from Ross Barkley. Real sloppy. Just, I think we sell Alisson for more than 70 by 2031. Just bring on Garnacho, Alisson, Ruggieri, Mings, and Lynch. Why not? I kind of am inclined to agree with you. I feel like we should bring Garnacho on because he needs minutes because he definitely isn't up to full sharpness yet. Alisson could have a really big part to play this season if we don't sign a right winger. So absolutely, we could be looking at that as well. Ruggieri, again, another one we're going to have to get him up to speed. And the game's already gone, so why not? Yeah, just give him some minutes. I do agree with you, to be fair. I do agree. Dunk is going to put a good ball into the box, and it's for some reason tipped round the post by Bezo. Hey, I'm not a goalkeeper, but I feel like I probably would have caught that. I understand he can't commit early in case Gross gets a touch on it, but what are you doing? Right, 60th minute, Emery, come on. Make some bloody subs, lad. Villa are worse than Spurs. It could be a real mid-off between us and Spurs and United this season, I'm not going to lie. In terms of clubs that you'd expect to be higher, but are not. If that makes sense. You have a great challenge. What is it? What challenge do I have? I ran a marathon. That was a challenge. Jesus, that was a challenge. What should I do next? Bodybuilding show, Macca? What do you reckon? We're bottom of the league. I know we're bottom of the league on goal difference. No other teams lost 4 now. We're never going to win 5-4 if he doesn't make subs soon. Paul Tyler wins comment of the season so far. We aren't going to win 5-4 if we don't make subs soon. That is correct. Where did I run my marathon? I ran it in Warsaw, actually. The medal is this one. That is my Warsaw Marathon medal. I love Poland. Lovely place. This was... That might have been the medal I got. So I ran a half marathon and a 5K in 2025. So last year in Milton Keynes. And I got like a third medal for doing the other two. I'm thinking about... I don't know if Billy, if you're still in the chat, what are we saying? Paris half marathon, mate? I don't think I've got a full marathon in me at the moment because I injured my shoulder last year after my marathon. But I think I've got a half marathon in me, Bill, if you want to go Paris. Isaac, you better subscribe, mate. If you subscribe to the channel, Isaac, and like the video, you can 100% start up front on Saturday. Like you're not going to anyway. Right. Where are we? Brighton battering us. Have Villa made any subs yet? I don't even know. Marcus, two knee. I mean, I'm going to be due a new knee replacement soon. Let me tell you. Oh, Isaac, mate. That's why you're my favourite striker. I couldn't even do a 1K run. Mate, when I came back from doing my shoulder injury, I was so out of shape. But like recently, so I went through like a strength phase in the gym where I've just been eating like a lot of food and just like lifting quite heavy because I lost a lot of strength. Obviously, I ran the marathon. So I lost a lot of weight and a lot of strength and a lot of muscle there, just purely because of the amount of cardio I was doing. And then I injured my shoulder, so I couldn't go to the gym for about 12, 13 weeks. So I've just come out of a huge strength phase. So I'm just cutting back a little bit now. And I've just started running again. And part of me just thinks that I'm already ready to go and do a half marathon in Paris, which I'm clearly not. But there we go. There's a little bit of an update for you guys. Costinha and Costalas coming on for Brighton for Ayari and Hinchelwood. Day one of not cutting my hair till we score a goal. Create an Instagram, mate. You might get a decent following. Brighton have made subs and Villa haven't. So that tells you everything you need to know. Why are we not making subs? Jesus. 26 years ago, I'd done my 1.5 miles in 10:48. Good 1.5 miles, mate. Jesus. Because what's that? You'd have to do what? Like your mile was like probably like 7-ish minutes, right? And then 3 for the half. Good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Right, where are we? Villa, still no changes from Villa, and it's coming up to the 65th minute. Like half marathon is lightweight. Yeah, what are you saying then? Paris, yeah? You want to do Paris 2027, Bill, yeah? Paris half marathon, bro. I would actually bang that out so much. Oh, Brighton have hit the post. Rebound. He's onside. Is he? Oh, it's been given as offside. It could be 5-0 here. He looked onside to me. Why would we make subs when we're in control? Paris half marathon 2027. Bro, they're still not announced the date, Bill. So we got loads of time to prep. He is offside, actually, to be fair. He is offside. He is offside. You lot have all heard it here first. Me and Billy, Paris half marathon. You want me to vlog it? Yeah, okay, sound, bro. I can't do a full marathon at the moment again. Probably never again in my life. That was horrible, to be fair. Half marathon could be light work, though, Bill, to be fair. You are right. We just got to go to Paris, bro. Me and you, Eurostar. Could get some croissants. You know, some oui, parlez-vous français. Bonjour. Avec je m'appelle Declan. You know, all that kind of stuff. Bro, Villa needs to make some subs, man. We have players that we need to get match fit. This is the perfect time for them to have to just do some running and some rugged work. Get Lord. I don't know when the Paris half was this year. I think it's in like April time. Oh no, Paris half marathon, March the 7th, 2027. That could be a bit too close. It depends. It will depend on some different factors there, Billy. I'm not going to lie to you. It would depend on some factors. Don't need to prep. I can run that tomorrow. Yeah, I need to prep though, mate. Jesus. I know you don't. I do think it could be on, Bill. I do think it could be on. That's a good ball from Kamara to Matty Cash now. He needs to take the yards. Good ball to Hemmings. Okay. Little attack here for Villa. We are coming up to the 68th minute as well, where we do have to celebrate because that would have been 10 minutes without conceding. Villa keeping possession here. Hemmings is being forced backwards, though, which isn't ideal. Oh, that's a good ball for Matson. Ah, it's intercepted well, to be fair. Oh, a mistake by the Brighton player, and Emi Bundia's in. He has two players. Finds Matson. Matson out wide now. He's going to have a bit of work to do. Goes on the outside and wins Villa a corner, to be fair. You know, we've got a corner. Now can we make some subs? Look, hey, Villa have got a corner. We'll take that 30 seconds until the 10-minute celebration. I know ours. They've been wanting down for ages. I think it was Tavernier that scored. I don't think City are going to be that hot this year, geezers. I don't think City are going to be that great this year. Corner swung in. It's met by Ross Barkley, but it is over the bar. Same header that he scored last year against someone who I've forgotten. And there it is. 10 minutes without conceding for Aston Villa. That's the level we're at, guys. Everyone do the like. Brilliant. Brilliant from the lads. 10 solid ass minutes of football, that. If anyone watches any Ronnie Coleman bodybuilding videos, you will know that. 800 Salaire pounds. That's a good win from Bundia. Kashi to Barkley. Matson has made a good run. Carry on the run, because Pau Torres will find you. We are the best, Paul. 78 minutes. Celebration if we don't concede. Be there. Barkley now across to Cash. Cash out to McGinn. Hemmings has made a good run. No, it's Kamara. What's he doing up there? Oh, and Kamara's won the ball back fantastically. That's unlucky. He has been tackled fairly there. I don't know why Kamara's complaining. I see no movement on that Villa bench, though. Can we make like one change, maybe? Just one? Can we get Garnacho and Allison on, please? I'm just trying to see if there's any movement on the bench. I don't think so. I don't think so. Brighton, that's an absolutely brilliant diagonal, but Matson will shepherd the ball out. I'm not sure that Matson's been that bad this game. Let's win the second half. Why not? Oh, so we've got... Oh, no, there's a few games before the international break then. So we've got Arsenal, Hull, Nottingham Forest and Spurs. Then there's a massive gap because of like a 3-week international break. It is a really good warm-up game for Arsenal. I'm really happy with how this is going right now. He's got a lot of room here, the Brighton man, but he pings it about 60 yards over the bar there. You have to say he should have done better. Oh, my God. I can't believe we made no subs, man. It's the 70th minute now. Jesus Christ, man. Take the goal kick. Goal kick is long. It's hit Emi Bundia in the testicles. He's all right, though. He's all right. Brighton on the attack again. To be fair, you would have to say Brighton haven't really turned a screw either. They pretty much just had a second half off, which I get. They've got a busy schedule. I am also confused. I am also confused. Oh, they are going to make some subs. Oh, my God. The subs are Tyrone Mings and Lamar Bogard. Tyrone Mings and Lamar Bogard. Not Garnacho. Not Allison. Not Ruggieri. Not Luca Lynch, not Bradley Burrows. Heck, not even Zion Suzuki at this point. But Mings and Bogard. Probably the last two names I would have looked at on the bench and thought, yeah, let's give them a run for 15. Good Lord. That is as negative as you can be. And when you're 4-0 down and you see those two coming on, you're not going to bother going forward, are you? Do you know what I mean? He won't blood new players as part of a disaster, but it's not their fault if they come on. Do you know what I mean? Oh, dear. This has been some second half, guys, though. You know, probably in mostly control of the game. You know, it's been really, really good. 0-0 as well in the second half. You know, 0-0, really good. Cool. I thought I spoke too soon there. Matson needs to tidy that up, but doesn't. It goes back. Oh my god! Oh, that's a really good ball. He's onside as well. Not bad, not bad. We've dealt with it, and he is offside. To be fair, actually. So here will be the sub to Villa. I only saw Mings and Bogard getting stripped and ready. Yes, just Mings and Bogard. Got Tristan Rowe on the bench as well, to be fair. Barkley is coming off for Bogard, and it will be Pau Torres for Tyrone Mings as well. This is what happens without the spine. And people said when I made my video saying that it's chaos at Aston Villa because the amount of players we're losing in such a short period of time, that I was the issue. I look at you and I say, who's laughing now? No one, actually, because I'm not laughing because we are terrible. Pau Torres deserves to be sent back on the first plane to Spain to never return. I want that man to be no more. Good play from Bogard. Excellent shift from Barkley. Avoided the ball for 74 minutes. What is your opinion on Onana? When he is fit and he has a good run of games, I think he's probably one of our best midfielders. However, he has an inability to stay fit and have a good run of games, which is quite the problem. And of course, he's going to be out for the whole season anyway. So I've pretty much just put him to the back of my mind and forgotten about him because we're not going to see him this year. So what's the point in even thinking about him? Do you know what I mean? Brighton on the counter here. And that should be Marco Bazzo. He's actually a really good pass, to be fair. And Cash is going to win that ball. Lindelof now. With no options, to be fair. He's won a throw-in. I knew it was a curse to have Cash as the thumbnail. It's because of this. And I wanted to try and be positive. And I was hoping if he'd done something, it would be like the big reveal. I'd twist the giraffe round and all that kind of stuff. But he will never be on a thumbnail again. Mings and Bogard are on. I imagine maybe 80th minute we'll put some other players on, maybe. I hope. Don't know. Right. Just been informed I'm back from the Paris 2027 half marathon, so sorry. Brought Onana, spent all our cash, soon found out he's made of glass. Yeah. Yeah, Fabian has nicked Cash's haircut, hasn't he? Cash is a trendsetter, mate. I didn't call you baldy. Oh, that's a lovely ball. He's onside. Brighton should add a fifth here, but they don't. Good defending from Lindelof, to be fair. Good defending from Lindelof, to be fair. Oh, we're nearly at the 78th minute, guys, which means we can celebrate again. Another 10 minutes of Aston Villa not conceding in the 2026-2027 Premier League season. Wow. Brilliant. Yes, Paul, don't think I've forgotten about it, mate. The 78th minute celebrations are coming. 1 minute left. 1 minute to hold on. More subs from Brighton. No activity from the Aston Villa bench, I'm afraid. None that I can see anyway. And Osman and Johanna are going to be coming on for De Kruiper and Wiefer. So that's 10 minutes in a row, 2 times in a row. I know. I can confirm. Here we go. Aston Villa to best defence in the league. Here we go. Unai, make a change, you twat. Yeah. And Brighton are missing like a lot of players as well. No Welbeck, no Minte, no Matoma, no Baleba. Lost their best defender to Spurs. So it's not like we're the only ones having an issue. Let's concentrate on getting the new signings. Yeah. 78th minute. Villa have done it. That is now 20 minutes in a row without conceding a goal. Hey. Fair enough. Fair enough, guys. Aston Villa to mediocrity. Here we go. Grealish is on for City. Who else can do it? Man City still losing 1-0. That's crazy. I don't think City are going to be that great this year. Free kick is awful. Bring back Austin McPhee. Oh, Brighton have a really good break here, guys. We might not get the 30 minutes no conceding. It's a good ball. First touch has let him down. John McGinn comes in. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty, to be fair. Good ball, though. Whoever that was that played that. Shoulder to shoulder. Goodbye. Shoulder to shoulder. I just love it. I love it. Nothing but a peanut. John McGinn is such a brick of a man, isn't he? Jonathan David, Grealish, and Hardwood Bellis. Not my pick for the 3 I'd bring in, but there you go. I mean, Hardwood Bellis probably is at this point. What is going on? I don't know what. Okay, game's playing on. So I don't know. I thought they were going to give a penalty for a second there. That was weird. Looking back, January window was horrid. Every transfer window was horrid for us last year. That's good from George Hemmings. That's a good burst of pace as well. That's going to be a foul, you'd imagine. It's not. Okay. Interesting. More subs now, maybe? Yeah, we're going to see the introduction of Ruggieri and Allison for Villa on the 80th minute mark. So Ruggieri's on for Matson. You'd imagine maybe Allison for McGinn. Yeah, McGinn and Matson are off. Allison and Ruggieri are on the pitch. If it wasn't 4-0, it would have been a pen, maybe. Jonathan David is better than given credit. Mateta available. Yeah, Mateta is kind of tarnishing himself at the moment, though, with the whole suing Crystal Palace thing. 88-minute no concede party. It could be an all-timer, Paul. I'm not going to lie. It could be an all-timer. Villa were 4-0 down to Brighton. We're the ones with 10, mate. And then we have Arsenal. Yeah, I know. Arsenal could be a... is that on a Monday night? Maybe. Could possibly be on a Monday night, that game. Don't worry, we just bought on Rodgers. Yeah, I know. There's no D in Rodgers, guys. Come on. There we go. Jesus, that Hurts had a mad hair transplant, didn't he? You can literally see the scar of it. I'd much rather Sarr. Yeah, Sarr's a player and a half, you know. I think Sarr's off to Galatasaray, which does mean he's not going to be playing for Crystal Palace, which means we might actually have a chance against them. Because usually Sarr does average 2 goals and 2 assists against us every single game. City are still losing 1-0. Interesting. Bournemouth are a good team, though, to be fair. Although you'd imagine, losing Areola, etc., could have hurt them, but they always bounce back, to be fair. Rodgers 2.0 on the pitch, 5 goals in 8 minutes. I don't want the goals to overshadow our 88th minute no concede party, though. That's the only thing I'm thinking here. We'll bid for Jackson tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that. Because I thought Jackson was off to Atletico. That's what I've been hearing anyway. That's the rumours on the grapevine. Cash with a bit of defending to do here. Done it all right, to be fair. Oh, that's nice from Kamara. Cash now trying to show that he's good on the ball and gives it away. Oh, my God. And hoofed clear by Aston Villa. Our season starts in September. I bloody hope you're right. Because what have we got before then? We've got Arsenal. Okay, so it's just Arsenal. So these 2 games. But you know what? Villa are the type of team that will get backed by Brighton now. And then we'll go to Arsenal and get a win. Do you know what I mean? We're that sort of psycho. Did anyone else get that feeling with Villa sometimes? Like when we smashed Arsenal and City at Villa Park in 1 week. And then I think our next game was Sheffield United at Villa Park. It was 20th and it was 1-1. And we looked terrible. City have scored. Mark Gahey on the score sheet for City. 1-1 in that game. You'd imagine they'll get a late goal in that game, I reckon. Brighton there with another attack. Cash with some defending to do. Does it well. Does do it well. Another sub for Brighton. And this is one of the craziest hairlines you'll ever see. Garnacho also coming on for Villa. But this Brighton lad, there's hairlines and then there's him. Malik Yalkuge. Emery. Bundia is off for Villa. Garnacho is going to come on and get a 5-minute run out at the end of the game. Fair play to those Villa fans still there. Good Lord. Yes, Garnacho is on. Considering how bad the first half was, we could have at least recorded some. Yeah, I know. Too much emphasis put on Emery's coaching. This has been very disjointed. The players have let him down because Pau Torres had let us down massively. Pau Torres was at fault for both of those goals. And then you're 2-0 down. João Gomez kicks out as well, gets sent off. It is what it is. Cash is getting turned inside and out, by the way, this game, to be fair. That hairline in it, though, that is crazy. No, I've never seen anything like it. His hairline literally starts like there. Yeah, low-key missed Darren. He was more fun than the game. He genuinely might. Brighton have a free kick in a really good area after Cashy got turned inside and out. Bazo's gone for a one-man wall, it looks like. My knee needs to click. There we go. Wan-Bissaka, a major upgrade, says Robert Frost. Ball put in from Gross. Well done. Bazo with a commanding punch. We should try Powell on the wing. The assist he put on for Brighton's first was epic. You ain't wrong. We not still linked with Tomori. I think we are, but I don't know whether any official talks have taken place. Yeah, Jackson. I'm not convinced, but that looks like the one that's probably gonna be the one. My FPL was doing good, but like I have Haaland, McGinn, and Matson in it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just gone really bad. I'm probably going to be bottom of the Rogers Reports League. The link to that is like in the description of my other videos, and maybe even in the description of this one. I'm second in my league though. Take that little mini league for you guys. Allison on the ball now. What can he do? Gets tackled. Today's team's the rump of the old guard. A new team is coming. I hope so. I mean, we do have Garnacho on one wing, Allison on the other wing, and George Hemmings up front at the moment. Like, you couldn't have anticipated this to be this bad. Things are bad. I had Statch in my FPL again this year. Did he get sent off or something? I don't think I watched the Leeds game. Torres was an embarrassment today, Duncan. I think you're absolutely correct. But it was awful. Really, really bad. I mean, the whole team has been pretty poor today, but Torres definitely stood out as like the bad one. Oh, God. Brighton are just pigging it around now. Without a care in the world. Cash. Probably going to get rinsed again. Cash has got rinsed again. Good stand-up cross as well. Into Bezos. Nah, he scored a free kick. Oh, fair enough. I know Leeds won. I didn't realise it was another stat. Didn't he score a couple of banging free kicks last year as well? I'm pretty sure the code to join my league is in my last video. I want to say. Or at least a link to join it is. Something like that. Oh, God. My legs are so stiff and I've got to go train legs as well soon. That's sad. $5 minutes. Oh, we missed the 88th minute celebration, guys. Half an hour. Well done, Villa. 5 minutes of added time left. Brighton. I mean, I'm sure Brighton's going to see the game out at this point, aren't they? Yeah, they're just pinging it around. They are just pinging it around. 30 minutes without conceding a goal. We're basically 2008 Man United. I think you're right. Do you think you're right? I had Nico O'Reilly in my FPL as well. Dropped a stinker there. I captained Brian and Wayne thinking United would be able to beat Hull as well. What a mistake. Ruggieri with some defending to do there. Done a decent first job, to be fair. That Ruggieri looks big. He looks like a similar size to Tyrone Mings. The mood is very much soured from minute 8. It definitely has. You could churn milk with the atmosphere. It's so sour. I'm assuming milk goes sour before you churn it. I literally don't know. Oh, wow. This has been terrible. Can't wait to film my review of this game. It's going to be good, guys. I'm going to give everyone a 10 out of 10. Honestly, 4-0 within 30 minutes, you know. Duncan Kilburn says Ruggieri is quality. Decent little first job there. First defensive action, at least. I like our goalkeeper kit this year. The little grey number. No one pressing for Villa. I mean, that's fair enough, I guess. I said that, and then instantly I was like, would I be pressing 4-0 down in the 92nd minute? Probably not. Probably not. Brighton now. Oh, with the ball. Oh, and Man City have scored in the 91st minute. Gvardiol to give Man City the win at Bournemouth. Fair play. After being, well, 1-0 down for a long time. Good defending from Ruggieri there. So Bizot can't pass or save. I don't know. Bizot's positioning right now, from what I'm watching, is a bit weird. Ruggieri looked good though. Let's come on. Another goal kick for Villa. I would imagine that will probably be that for this game. Cash and Matson rubbish. I can't imagine Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be starting for Villa though. Maybe. I mean, what do I know? What do I know? Brighton looked decent though, to be fair, I thought. Oh, they have a last attack here, probably, of the game. Good tackle from Kashi, to be fair. What? Well, that's got to be a yellow for the Brighton player. He's just kicked Cash. I don't know why Cash got a yellow for that. I thought it was a good tackle. Robert Frost also hopes that Cash gets outplaced, or displaced rather, by Wan-Bissaka. I mean, the ref really could just call it now, man. Please. And he does. Villa lose 4-0. João Gomez is sent off and will miss the first, well, the next 2 games probably. Emery's straight down the tunnel. His post-match press conference will be interesting. I'm going to hop off the live, guys, and go and film my match review, which will be out on the channel later this evening. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Watch-alongs hopefully will become a regular thing on the channel, so share it around all your friends. See you guys soon. That was dreadful. Is my 3-word summary, I think.